All right, y'all. This one's gonna hurt. This one hurts already. But if I put it out there, if I put it out there that hey, I have this goal, it's kind of ambitious, I'm going for it, blah blah blah, then I can't shy away from this stuff. I hate when my old bosses would do surveys and these initiatives and goals and then talk about it when things are going well, but then when things weren't going well, then all of a sudden the bosses would just disappear. I would never see the survey results when everyone said they wanted to work from home, but the boss wanted to work in the office. I never saw those, but I saw the survey results when it said that whatever we were doing aligned with what the boss wanted to do. Okay, so I'm showing you numbers that aren't anywhere close to what I want to see, what I was hoping for after a month of hard work. But maybe there's value in just showing you this. Um, yeah, I'll interpret it later. Let's just stick to facts. Let's stick to facts. So, um, main fact is that I wanted to get this app profitable, and by this app I mean Compass Calendar, compasscalendar.com. It's a productivity app and it helps you plan your day. I'll leave it at that. I wanted to get it profitable. It's open source. People use it here and there. I actually use it day to day. I enjoy it. I think it's a good product now, but it's not a good business now, and I want to turn it into a business. And so I'm like, you know what? F it. I'm gonna quit my job, and make it happen. And I'm like, y'all can watch. Y'all can watch. I'm gonna show you how to do it, and this is not how to do it. So this is traffic. Okay, starting with traffic. Only 100, according to this site, Posthog, only 181 unique visitors, 261 page views. So some people are coming back. This has gone up since recently, but as we did in day one, I think of this challenge, we decided we needed 11,000 visitors to the site, and we're not even close. This is the landing page, the root level slash. This is the lead magnet that I made and promoted a couple places. I'm okay with this. I guess we'll see. We'll see how long the tail is. It'd be nice if it continues to draw people in. I don't know if this is just from the initial launch with my network or if it's sustainable. There's a link to it in the footer, so we'll see. These posts are blogs, and I think it's AI. I think it's AI bots or crawlers because you can't even get to it. There's not a link. I took down the blog link, so it's unless it's just SEO, unless you're finding it from SEO with search terms, in which case, okay, that's fine. But 6.5, like it's not even significant enough to waste hot air on. Referring domain direct. To be honest, I still don't know what this means. What the hell does this mean? It means they're just going directly to the site. Does it mean it's from SEO? I'm not sure. Okay, so that's Posthog. Interestingly, in analytics for the same site, Google Analytics, it says there's a lot more over the last, let's do full month. Come on now. Full month. 440. What did this say? Under 200. I don't know how they count active users or visitors. But maybe this is blocked by a lot of people and this gets through. Could be the case. They say direct to here is the main channel. Organic video would be second. So YouTube, that's really, I don't do Instagram or TikTok right now. Organic social, I'm thinking this is LinkedIn because my Twitter is pretty ass. Could be Reddit since I've been more active there. But otherwise things are okay. Here we go. Here are the sessions: YouTube, LinkedIn, Google. Yep, that's what I expected. I don't know if there's anything else like really interesting once you drill down. There's not even enough to like draw a lot from here. So let's go to YouTube. Let me pull this up over here one sec. So YouTube was something I wanted to double down on, and I thought this challenge would be a good time to do it because I already had a lot of the systems in place to create videos. Like I know how to create videos now, and I've done it for a bit. Upload over 200 across short form and long. I think 70 long form if you're counting the lives, and the rest short. So I was hoping get the YouTube word out there and then just slam it with consistent content, one live a day like you're watching now, and then like a short that's derived from the live, and then make a big splash early and then get people into the habit of watching the shorts or the replays, and then snowball and grow the snowball for 2 months, and then the YouTube audience would be like my core people promoting it, and they would help me out with a public launch on Product Hunt. So the good news on the YouTube is that we pulled it out in terms of output for a month. And that's no small feat, like for me and the editor to juggle our other day-to-day tasks and to get on YouTube and upload every single day is pretty good. Like I'm impressed by that. You see twos all over, which is live and a short. Twos all over. Twos. A couple breaks to recuperate. And we posted a long form. That's the good news. The bad news is reach. Same thing with the landing page. It's just not, the numbers are way too small. Small numbers. We need big numbers to make a cheap app work. You need big numbers. You gotta come from a few customers, small numbers, but then they pay you a lot, big numbers, or you gotta charge a little or a moderate amount and get a lot of people. And I took the latter path. So this just isn't enough. And what I was hoping for hasn't panned out for the first month, and I don't think it's gonna immediately change for the second month. But if you're not familiar with Google Analytics, it's interesting how they show you the information. So let's see. This is your overview. Down here you see what you published on a timeline and how this compares to previous segments. So this is 14 more subscribers over the last month than I normally get. It's a little skewed because a lot of subscribers just disappeared because I accidentally spammed them by pre-scheduling all these lives, and then I kind of lost some goodwill with them, and they're like, peace out. So I feel like it's probably more like 50 subscribers, but even still, that's lower than I was hoping it would be. And it's not really subscribers that I cared about. It's more the conversions from subscribers to the landing page, right? For the challenge at least. So shorts were going to be the main medium because shorts are a good way to get new people watching you, from gain a new audience in theory if you get something that really does well. However, 6,000 views the last month after 22 shorts and 30 lives. That's lower than I wanted, and it's actually the same as I normally get. And in the past couple months, I was doing a fifth of that volume. So I did 5 times the work, and I got the same result, and I spent 5 times the money, and that's not good to see. It's not good to see at all. So why is this happening? What went wrong? I think the main thing is the shorts just aren't. They're just not good. They're just not good. I think that's the inconvenient truth. Unfortunately, it's just not good yet, and I want to be good enough to really stand out, but yeah, I'm just not good enough right now. Like these clips are not good enough to compete with what else is out there. So I don't blame people for swiping off right away. There have been a couple that are decent and appealing. This first one sets up the problem nicely. So, but even still, like 1,300, why can I not get more than 1,300? Like this doesn't. I don't see a rational reason why I can't get tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, um, if the content was just better. If I were just better. If what like same thing with the app. The app itself actually has gotten a lot better, but how we're marketing it, what we're putting out there, I think we can do better. I'm gonna shift gears a little bit and talk about just already like how this has come a decent way this past week. UX wise, we fixed some bugs. The styling is more consistent. It feels like a good app, and you can do a lot of really good, reasonable stuff here. This got better. So it's like the app itself is pretty decent, but the onboarding, the landing page, the marketing, just not good. It's just not good. It's not good. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to say it 100 ways. It's just not going well. When people ask me, when people ask me how it's going, it's hard to give an answer that's not like negative, because objectively, what I've been showing you, this is not what like success metrics look like. So that's one point I want to make, is that hey, I said I would come on here and show how it's going and show the real process, and that was me doing that. I showed you a month in, a lot of volume in, not proportionate amount of results out. And to me, that equals a skill issue. A skill issue. My job right now as a founder, in charge of the marketing, is to get people to care in mass, to make the message clear, to inspire them to act, to click a button to sign up, and to click more buttons to create an account, and then to use the app, and then for them to understand like why this is useful for them in their lives. And I haven't done that very well at all. So that's me admitting that. I do want to give some other more perspective, because it's not, that is true, and there are a couple other things true. One is that I think this is when a lot of people quit. Like they get the app out there, they realize their bottleneck is distribution. They get frustrated because distribution's hard. It's hard getting people to care. It's hard refining your pitch and messaging for a lot of people, at least for me. And then they just move on to the next product, and then they just keep doing that. And maybe on their third or fourth product, they hit it big, and it's like easier for them. But I think a lot of them just quit and they never break through. So I don't think I'm the only one who sucks at this. Is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to get too down on myself. I know I suck, but I know this stuff is not intuitive and easy for a lot of people, and it just takes some time to actually get good at this. And I also know I'm so friggin' stubborn that I just don't quit. And I'm pissed off that all the stuff I've tried the last month has basically not worked, except for the product changes. The product has gotten better. I'm just pissed off, but I'm more Mm, I don't know, man. Like there is a point where when I would give up, but I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not like seriously thinking about giving up. It's just more like frustration. Like when I look at my months, when I look at my old journals and how many have passed since I wanted this to become a big thing and to become profitable, I'm just like pissed off that more months, more weeks, more days are passing and it's not happening. And it's not the kind of thing where it's not viable. Like I see apps where it is viable. It's not like having tasks and having calendar events went out of fashion. It's not like people aren't working on projects. You guys have a way to manage your life and your tasks, and a lot of the digital native people have all systems set up, and they're spending a lot of money on other tools to do this, including myself. I'm spending money on productivity tools that help me save hours, minutes of my day, and that hasn't changed. So again, it's not happening because I didn't make it happen, and I'm just pissed off about that fact. Okay, trying to transition to uplifting. There is one thing I'll say, at least one thing that's uplifting. So I showed this in a video. Let me pull up the video. I think it's called like change your do this once and watch your productivity change forever. I talk about this flow, this reflection flow, and then I show this chart, which is the life satisfaction chart. And every week I give myself a score, 0 to 100, life satisfaction. And to me, life satisfaction is a proxy for like how well you're doing life according to my rubric. And really it's more of a reflection of like how proud are you with how you acted given your current circumstances. So if things are really awful and out of your control, but I acted well, then I would be proud and I would have a higher satisfaction score. But like if things are fine and I'm just not doing the things I need to do because I'm lazy or distracted, it's gonna go down. So I've been doing this for a couple of years now. You can see the reality of happiness having a set point. It's generally around here, and because of that, because it's not exponential, there's no crazy bumps or dips. A moderate dip like this is pretty big. Like this is when I was going out and partying a lot and drinking a lot and just getting into the wrong crowd and getting unhealthy. And it was pretty bad for a couple months. And then I made a change. I'm like, hey, this isn't working for me. I'm going to quit drinking. I think I did that around here. And then I was lonely for 2 months because I quit drinking and I didn't have any friends who didn't just party. And then I made new friends and life was good again. And now my set point's higher. Right? So this went down a bit because of just health and crazy moves. But the actual metric hasn't caught up yet. My most recent one was 80 actually. But what I'm trying to show here is this is when I quit my job and actually have been pretty happy. So 77 and a half, 83, 88, 74. I'll be back up to 80 soon because it's an average. I've been relatively happy even though it's been not going well. I've been satisfied with my life because I feel like the work I'm doing is meaningful and I am moving forward with it. I'm taking massive action. So this is encouraging, seeing it's up to an 88 over here during peak staleness and stagnation in the business. And I feel like if I can keep this around 80, 85, 88, I can get through this period where we just suck, or I suck. And eventually I'm going to get good. And once I'm good, it's going to be easy to keep going. So, yeah, we got some work to do. I got some work to do. I got some learning to do. I was hoping to come on YouTube years ago and just be this pinnacle of success where everyone just marveled at me at like, oh my God, everything he touches turns to gold and this guy just wins. And instead, I don't know, maybe I'm a pinnacle of stubbornness. Maybe you could call it that. I like to think of it as grit or devotion or discipline. Just refusing to quit despite the numbers and things not going well. So, I got a month left of this challenge. I got a month left of this year. It's become abundantly clear that I gotta do some things better, and so I'm gonna take a step back and do some reflecting. Tomorrow will probably be more of a tactical, getting stuff done, work day. But let's make this official. We did something on day 30. We looked at metrics. And they were not good. Oh, man. Hey, if you're watching this, I don't know what to say, man. I wanted to give you more good news, but I'm at least giving it to you how it is, and it is how it is. What is to come will be what will be. It is, and it is what it is. I'll see